Long first one in. Welcome to Live from KIG, located at 220 on South Peters Road, just up from Fantasy World. You know the address. October the 29th, rainy, misty day, gloomy Halloween setup here on Rocky Top. Welcome in, Mom. First one tuning in. Let's just jump right into it. Recap of last week's Alabama-Tennessee game. But before that, 694-9788. Operators are standing by. We are fully staffed here today at KIG for all your insurance needs. Give us a call. Pay the KIG price and pay no more. Alabama, final score 52-24. The final score did not dictate how close that game was. 13:58 to go.
14-7 in the first quarter.
That's the most points we were in the game, 7 points down, but then the wheels kind of came off for that interception. Hooker was not on the same page as the receiver, and that kind of turned the whole game around. I think check the stats here, Color Man. That's the most points we've scored against Alabama in the first quarter in probably mid-90s. I think 95.
Yeah.
Back when we beat them 41-14 with Peyton Manning, first play of the game, 60 yards. Anyway, those were the good old days, but 15 years of misery against the Tide. But we won
10-12.
Yeah, we won 10-12. They forget about that.
Yeah.
Because believe you me, when the Antichrist Saban leaves,
he said he's good for another 10 years.
He can't live forever. My gosh, I mean, there's just so many. Most.
Since 03.
I'm getting too many things in my head.
Since 03.
Anyway, the winner of last week's pick the score of the $25 gift card was Nita Crumpton. It's kind of funny when I start getting messages after the game who won the gift card. It's usually them. They've checked the stats. But congratulations, Nina. But 2 weeks ago, we gave you 3 Stone Cold locks for entertainment purposes only. And this week we're bringing it to you. For entertainment purposes only, we've got the cocktail party, Georgia, Florida. And here's a stat for you. Every time that the Braves have been in the World Series, Florida has beat Georgia. But we're going to flip the switch on that and pick Georgia to cover. I think the Kitty Cats of Kentucky will get exposed this weekend. The fraud that they are, and they're going to get exposed next Saturday when Tennessee goes up there. Mississippi State, and we're taking Ole Miss over Auburn. So Georgia, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, take it to the bank. It's a lock. So speaking of Georgia, Florida, the cocktail party, we're going to do that for Pick the Score. What we got here?
Let's read that. Lady Bulldogs.
By the way, locally, Lady Bulldogs are going to the state championships in soccer. They will play Houston. They coming in from Texas?
Houston out of Memphis.
Oh, out of Memphis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Houston.
This Saturday, 4 p.m. Go Dogs.
State championship.
State champion. I thought it was the southeast.
Lady Dogs are ranked number 1 in the nation.
Lady Dogs.
Number 1 in the
Number
nation.
1. Well, you know. Number 1. All right, so pick the score of the Florida-Georgia game. Speaking of the Braves, won the first game, lost the second game. A little background like that. Lane train, too many golf balls. Auburn will be cocked and ready for the game in the Plains. But I think the Lane train's got, and I think his arm's healed up from when we hit him in the arm. Got the mustard ready. Here we go. speaking of mustard, we have a cookout, which is going to be a cook-in here at KIG. We've got the whole spread. Don't have it set up yet, but we're going to have chili, Halloweenies, fresh off the dog, and really Chris and Spencer are going into the lab for some dish. It's so secret, I don't even know what it is. It's a secret, I promise, hand to God. I do not know what the dish will be, but so you have to show up to see David Kugley. 3:30 means 3:30. Don't show up before. We have work to do. We have some policies to write.
Him and Big Dan show up at
Big
30.
Dan, thank goodness he's not on Facebook anymore, because he'd be here at 2 saying, "Where's the dogs?" He'll be the first dog eater. Over and under on that. It's about 7, so we had to go the extra. Big Dan, he's not on a diet. But, anyway, pick the score. Baseball tonight. The Bravos, as you know, I grew up in Ringo, Georgia, the greater Chattanooga area. Been a Braves fan all my life. I didn't realize, I forgot that we were in the World Series 5 times in the 90s, but only won 1. I blame you, Mr. Bobby Cox. Just some terrible managing back then. But anyway, we've got a skipper that's been in the business 45 years, and his is first World Series appearance. So good luck to the Braves. We've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights.
Snedeker was hired by Dusty Baker.
Dusty Baker. And when did Dusty Baker become Dusty Baker Jr.? Because the first game, I'm like, he looks just like his dad.
It's a Mandela effect.
I didn't realize it was Dusty Baker. He's 72 years old and still in the game. But I remember when he was in left field when Chief Nakahoma was in the outfield. You couldn't do that today, though. Couldn't do it today. But, Hammer and Hank, 714 or 15 is when he broke the record. Whatever it takes. Anyway, have a great weekend. The cookout starts at 3:30. Plenty of prizes, giveaways, new KIG T-shirts. We got what's kind of nicer are we giving away?
The underwear.
That's just the thongs. And, Cutco, we're going to give away some giveaways. Prize for the best dressed, which is going to be close because this is not going to be my Halloween costume. I'll be changing into something more, well, I don't know if it's appropriate or not, but anyway. Have a great weekend, and as always, go big on. Our ace might have broke his leg, but we're coming for you, Houston. It's Houston, we have a problem. Go Vols. Pick the score.